It's always a risky venture when I have to plug in my gear into another computer and then back into this one, that everything will suddenly stop working. But more often than not, it does work. It's just extra memorable when it doesn't. Because computers are random and terrifying. So yes, where were we? Tower top. Oh yeah. So who knows how close to the end we are. I don't know though, none of this feels like the end. Okay, I appear to have left myself with a very straightforward choice of things to do. As to say, 3 doors. Okay. That won't open. Do I have any... Makes me wonder. Like, had those keys been fitting at all? Will I ever use another one of those kind of keys? Goodness though, these guys are strong. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Another falchion. Now I have so many falchions. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's just because, you know, I'm only weak because I'm stingy. Like, I should be using those falchions on those guys. But whatever. I can make it on my own. You found the blue key. I bet that's the one for this door. It better be, otherwise I'm not gonna know what to do. The key fits! Yes, kitty. The cat doesn't like when I go straight for the video games. I'm not paying attention to him. Okay, sorry. I just need to make sure everything's working. It appears to be working. Alright, cool. When I see people enter the room and then leave instantly, I'm like, uh-oh, what did I do? Meow. Morning, Stormy. Oh no, no. Free healing spell. It's like a free t-shirt. How do I do this? Nope. My thumb's gotta work better than that. Alright, let's just keep that on. Turn. There we go. You can probably hear him clattering in the background. We take his little, he's got a wand with ribbons that we, you know, we get it out and he chases it. And, but we also just stick it in like a box with some other stuff where it dangles out. And so he can like attack it on his own. And it's great. It works out pretty well for him. Even if he like snaps it in like to the other part of the box where it no longer hangs out of the box, it's like he knows how to go fish it out to where it dangles out so that he can play with it some more. So that's great. Little did these wizards realize, I've been training up my magic defense for hours and hours. No, not hours and hours. I think I took like 20 minutes one day to just withstand magic so that my defense would go up. As long as that one wizard is kind of a boss. And it hurt me much, so I was like, well, I better learn how to withstand magic then, because clearly this is going to be a thing. Okay. I really need to learn how to control myself on playing Skyrim. Then I can start this stream on time. That's the reason I was 20 minutes late again today. I was lucky though, because yesterday I actually slept in until well after 8 o'clock, so I was like, well, I can't start a stream now because I'll have to end it in 10 minutes, so... It makes me feel irresponsible, but irresponsible about playing video games, which is a unique feeling. Like, no, I didn't play the video games, my life is a wreck. I am as wrecked as this cat. Yes, I know, kitty. Yeah, I understand. Maybe stop talking about it for a second. Uh-huh. The bone key. Nice. Yeah, that real life stuff. I would definitely stream all day if I could. Is the bone key the one that fits? Okay, cool. What's in the bone box? Some gold bars. Ooh, that's a good amount of gold bars too. Maybe we'll get those last 2 spells yet. My arm strength. Oh yeah, it is looking good now. I guess I really should like try and attack those guys as much as possible, so that my swords are strong. All right, we got over this way now. Yeah, it's hard enough just doing this stuff as like just a, 40-hour work week kind of guy. Like, I couldn't imagine doing that as well as... Huh, okay. I'm trying to remember which level of strength that is. I think it's weak. Let's look at it. Yeah, it's not so bad. It's like half the strength of one of these, though, if I'm remembering correctly. Well, almost. Okay. Either way, we're not keeping it, so we'll put it in the cell stack. Cool. But yeah, doing the work thing and the school thing and the stream thing. Oof. Just the stream thing and the and the work thing has me to my limit. Like, I've been trying to, book, like, one show with my band lately, and a band that's, coming into town, and, like, I haven't had, like, time to do any of it. And it's like, I want to. Believe it or not, at one point, music was the thing I wanted to do. It just, it got low on my priority list. Well, how am I supposed to get that? I have to close that gap if I'm gonna get that. I need some telekinesis. I'm gonna try something. Oops. Yes, yes. Alright, get me out of here. I'm gonna see if... What am I doing? I'm gonna see if turning invisible... actually works. No, sure doesn't. Okay. That was an experiment that I didn't want to get expensive, so... I have no idea how not to fall through the floor there. Okay. Well, let's step on this warp tile and see what happens then. Zip. Ooh. It's boss time. Nope. Okay, well, clearly it's the time to equip one of my good swords. At the very least. Yes, I know. Stop that. Boy. Is that a guy holding two swords in one hand, or has he got like two hands? Oof. Alright. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Well, that's real interesting. I think I can do it, though. I bet I can do it. Just need to put it in there. Let's see. Maybe it's time to get out my rings of protection. Because I don't have the spell of protection yet. Yeah, okay. Probably not freeze him or shock him. Maybe I could shock him, but I don't know. I think that would take up too much magic. This just seems like the Falcom thing of like, okay, here's... like, you're so much stronger than everything else, but here's a boss that's still gonna mop the floor with you. This is how I'm feeling about it anyway. Alright. Oof. I'm glad to be hearing more music, though. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try... Get away from me. Now let's see how that does. Come on, boy. Oh no. Nope. Definitely can't let those guys gang up on me. Maybe the ice magic. Maybe that's a hint. If I could just remember what buttons do what. Okay. Right. Well, I tend to save all the time, so it is a good time. Alright, so clearly what we were meant to do... Those protection rings don't do anything. I should have just sold them all. So clearly what we were meant to do is just get up in there and just get good. Try not to let them try not to let them gang up on me, you know? Try not to let that arm strength dialogue, like, wreck me either. Ha! Got him. There we go. The spell's been broken. I don't know what spell, but it sounds good. Also sounds like we're going to be continuing this game. I know we're going to be continuing this game because I know about one boss that's in here that I have not run into yet, so that's good. Sorry, I'm just going to move back here for a second just to... How do you get treasures diagonally? That's... wish I knew. This spot seems a little strange. Thank you. Oh yeah. Back to my actual sword. I suppose now that I think about it, I could have, used, like, I don't know, one of my falchions that had less hits on it. That way I wouldn't have used my one that has a ton of hits on it. Save that for something later, you know? Oh well. It was all in the name of fighting a boss, and that's why I have swords. Because otherwise that boss would have been too tough. I would have had to raise my arm strength by quite a lot. Found some H potion. You found a rapier. Ooh, a permanent rapier. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Oh man, does that mean there's gonna be like 4 more, or like 2 more at least, like 10 room areas? Oh well, bring it on. I'm gonna save it here though, because actually let's save it here too. This is like 4 floors ago. And I don't know what's gonna happen up here. Top of the tower reaches the cavern ceiling. And then continues into a cave. Chill breeze was. This place must be pretty far underground. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Well, if it's in the form of a question, my answer is no. There's got to be something else to it as well. But who knows? Well, here we are in presumably the 3rd area of the game. Uh-oh. Why is thing? Okay. I don't know if this slight hiccuping I'm hearing is part of the game, or if it's, my computer being dumb. Oh yeah, that is a good song. That's the, also the song for if you're, loading a game, right? Oh, nice. This rapier is great. A skeleton's supposed to get back up. There he is. And you're invincible to fire. Alright. Fun stuff. Is this my computer being dumb? I think this is my computer being dumb. Let's fix this. Alright, what are you doing here? That's weird. This is only taking up 6% of my CPU. That's no reason to be like glitching out on me. Could be my upscaler or my capture though. That's also a likely candidate. Oh well, whatever. Hopefully it's not too bad. Those drums. Do 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 do. Is that a weakness in the wall? Hey, look at that. You found a falchion. I got so many falchions though. Not taking more than that much. I'll just put that in the. That's like my selling chest. I don't know. Like my chest of things I don't need. That way I can just go into the shops and clear all that out without having to have some kind of like moral dilemma. Okay, that's this whole area, right? Oh, I guess I should look at this. Should scale along this wall just to put it on the map. Have I missed anything else? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because I don't have any Brandish. Welcome, Muppets. As you can see, we're now in the cave, and the floors are counting down instead of up this time. Oof. Those holes apparently hurt worse now than they did before, even though I have more life now. It won't open. No. Okay. Fine. This will open. I have a friend in this door. Good God. Are any of y'all hearing the audio hiccups that are happening? Where the music is like pausing and then... Because I am not sure why that's happening. Yes, but is the game doing like things where it's clearly like freezing? Yeah. So that is happening. Dang it. We can't be having that. Oh my gosh. So we got some jumping puzzles up here. Why is that? Why is it doing that? Is that... It can't be my streaming computer, like, being cluttered, because I use a separate streaming computer and I only run OBS on it. And it's a powerful computer, like, it can do way more than just run this game. But if y'all are hearing it, that's what the problem is. It could be the upscaler. I'm actually dropping frames now. And it is not reporting any drop frames. Alright, I gotta reset things. Yeah, this could be Twitch, but I'm gonna make sure. Because I don't want to like have to reset it later when I only have like 10 minutes left to stream. I'd rather do it now when I have like an hour left. So let me just get these bats out of my way. God. Okay. Alright, we're gonna save it right here, and then I will be right back. Okay. Stupid bats. I will let you go investigate before I reset. The skull key. Alright folks, we're gonna go fight Skullman next. Oh, wait a minute, that wouldn't be Twitch being twitchy, because then I would still hear it fine coming from my computer, because that's where I'm monitoring. Yeah, so this is going to be a situation. Maybe it's resolved itself. I don't know, I haven't heard it do it in a while. Technology is so frustrating. Yay! Shops ahoy! Hello, old man. Ho ho ho! I love that he hasn't had a customer come this way in a long time, but, you know, obviously he's still keeping the shop open. Oh, nice. A most uncivilized lot. Alright, well, I appear to be okay for now, so... Huh. You know, I used to have that problem back when I used a real basic capture device, like a non-HD, just straight up RCA to USB dongle. And then, yeah, it made the top of my stream purple. Sometimes I was able to hide it by just clipping the top part of the screen out in my setup. But then once I got the HD 16 and up converter, that fixed all my problems. Well, clearly not all of them. Ooh, a Sword of Majesty. Can't wait to get a permanent one of those. Ooh, we got plate mail now. And I think I've got the large shield already, but we want that plate mail. We need a sledgehammer. Sadly, I'm going to have to actually buy this one. Because I had a stack of them, and I ended up in an area where I needed to use a lot more of them than usual. Alright. However, I think once I sell enough stuff, I can afford that armor immediately. So let's look in this dimensional box for sure. Yeah, everything's odd. Permanent short sword. Take that away, because I've got a more powerful version of that. Definitely don't want that. Can definitely take that off too. No more of this. Arguably, I don't need any at all, but I'm keeping like a couple off. Oh well, here we go. That's the ticket right there. And that's armor I'm already wearing, so it's definitely something I can do. Alright, well, let's at least take this. I guess if you're selling armor for $80,000, then you really do only need to sell one every once in a while. I suppose that's good business, right? Let's see what this is. Defense strength 19 versus 12. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, and that shield is also actually, it's different. Oh, no, I do have it. Large shield. That's what it is. I'll make sure. Yep, $1 million glass of lemonade. Exactly right. Yeah, that's the same large shield that I have. How much is that? 20. Very nice. So, definitely be picking one of those up in a chest, I'm sure. Here, you have this. I'm happy to put it in your hands, sir. Oh boy. Oh man. Ah, bat. Okay. Well, now apparently we're doing okay for the game glitching out and freezing and stuff. Although now my coffee's cold. I must rectify this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some more coffee. Let me know if there's any more hiccups while I'm gone. Okay, I'm back. Spilled my coffee a little bit though. Do I have my towel? I do have my towel. I have a towel over here specifically for when I spill coffee. It's not my fault. They put coffee in these cups that are with handles. It's very hard to navigate. Alright, let's push on through these seasonal allergies. Get back into the game. So, I almost, funny story, I fell behind on uploading my, my VODs, my VODs, and, apparently I had tried and failed to upload part 1. That is to say, the 4th day of streaming, but the time that it cut out on me completely twice, so I had to split it up into 3 videos. That was a sad day, but I got parts 2 and 3 up, but part 1 didn't upload, and my one friend, my one like IRL friend that knows Brandish really well, she's been watching my playthroughs, but you know, she hasn't like actually joined the live stream because, well, it's early in the morning and can't expect everybody to be able to do that. So then she was like, hey, where's 4 part 1? And I was like, oh crap, it's not there. So I had to re-upload it. Turns out it wouldn't upload it for some reason, I guess because it had a part of it that was frozen. So maybe that caused an error or something. So, you know, I edited it down and then uploaded it, and it actually worked. But yesterday was the last day I could have done that. It would have gotten deleted today from my list. So I couldn't have highlighted it, so I could have, I would have had this whole Brandish playthrough without one of the videos, and that would have been really sad, because that's what happened to Soul Blazer, and that's why Soul Blazer isn't on my YouTube now. I accidentally let too much time go by. It's very easy to let 2 weeks go by. Anyway, let's talk to this person. Goodness. Nixie? Alright. Nixie the Pixie, I guess. Congratulations on making it this far. I'm the guardian of the spring recently. Spring started to run dry. Seems that the monsters have cut off the current. The spring somewhere upstairs. The spring runs dry. We won't survive. I was lost in thought on that very subject when you first arrived. Feel any compassion or pity for us? Yeah, alright. I'll do the task. I'm all about tasking. So yeah, that kind of saved the playthrough. And then I uploaded like, I think 3 or 4 more, so I should be more caught up, but I'm still gonna upload more tonight. I would have done so last night, but I had to review 4 different games on a podcast. I'm telling you, I keep myself busy. Yeah, it's true. Skyrim is the taskiest game. But I mean, that's pretty good, right? Like, you know, like on top of Skyrim, I had time this week to play 4 games, enough to review them. One of them, though, was at my own request, so... Sometimes I request games just because I want to actually get them for free. Not free, I guess, I'm working for them, but you know what I mean. At no monetary cost to myself. And one such game was Gunbird on the Switch, which is a game I already knew about, so I was just really excited to be actually playing it. In fact, most of my review was just telling the whole story about Mobile Light Force. Which, I don't know if you know the story about Mobile Light Force, but I would be happy to tell that while fighting off these bats. If y'all don't know. But, it also, is predicated on having knowledge of... Ooh, a level. Knowledge of I don't know if it's an obscure shooter series, but it's definitely well known to fans of bad voice acting in video games. But it's a game called Castle of Shikigami. And it's one of my favorite shooter series, if not my favorite. It's certainly the one I'm best at, out of all of them. Out of all the 2 of them I'm good at. I think I'm alright at Darius as well, but I don't know, maybe not. Ooh. Okay, well, I gotta figure out where I can jump to in here. By the way, welcome TSS 420. Mobile, like, Castle of Shikigami 2 was on PlayStation 2, and I want to say another system, but, and then Castle of Shikigami 3 was on the Wii, actually. And maybe something else, I don't remember. Maybe Steam. I think they're all on Steam now, actually. But yeah, they're these great vertical shooters they're like kind of bullet hellish, and they also have like a cast of interesting characters, and in English anyway, like really bad voice acting, which is delightful. I need to figure out what I can do here. Okay, so the story with Gunbird is that it was made by a different company, Psychio, which I guess that's how you pronounce it. They're a good shooter company. They made some really interesting games with bad translations as well, but they kind of specialize in those top-down shooter things. And Gunbird was one such game. And In fact, Gunbird was one of their best games. But when they brought it over, this small fledgling company called XS Games, which actually is still doing stuff, I think, they handled the porting of it over to the US, and like, I don't know what happened, but they ported it over, and they took out all of the storyline, dialogue, and endings, which it had actually quite a lot. I guess just so that they wouldn't have to translate it or program it in or something. I mean, it's a common move. Karnov on the NES is one such, where they took out all of the dialogue and rewrote the story. Yes, funny bad. Always funny bad. And so, yeah, they took out all of the story, everything like that, out of Gunbird, and they released it over here as Mobile Light Force, and they changed the cover not to show any of the diverse cast of characters on it, which is, you know, like kind of manga style, anime style characters, like a teenager, a teenage witch, everything seems okay. A teenage witch, like a, you know, kind of manly man with a jetpack, an old man with a bicycle helicopter thing, which is kind of cool, like Kokichi in Shining Force 2. Only this guy has a long beard. You know, they took all them, and on the cover, instead, they just put 3 random ladies running away from an explosion. Like, they look like Charlie's Angels. And, those have nothing to do with the game at all. And, so, and they released it as kind of a budget game, I suppose. And, it was ridiculous. It's like they just hid this game inside the case of, or inside the facade of, like, a really bad game, or what looked like a really bad game. Dang, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Maybe I'm supposed to jump on this. And so yeah, Mobile Light Force came over, and that kind of sucked. I think it came out on PlayStation and Dreamcast. And I'm sure some people liked it because, well, it's a great shooter, so like, you can always have that. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Found it upstairs. So they did that, and then later on, this game came out called Shikigami no Shiro, which means Castle of Shikigami. And they released that over here too, and they released it as Mobile Light Force 2, and they used the exact same cover. And yeah, again, it's a game made by a completely different company, made by I forget what the developer's name is. Sorry, but also featuring a diverse cast of manga anime style characters in a bullet hell top-down shooter, also in a game that looked like a terrible budget game on PlayStation 2 this time, and with a generic cover with 3 ladies running away from an explosion, the exact same one as Mobile Light Force 1. So, and again, they took out all of the storyline and dialogue in order to, I guess, not translate it. And, but Castle Shikigami is a fun game, so, finally XS, which I think is what I said the company was, they finally shaped up, and they came out with a real translated version of Castle Shikigami 2, and that's the hilariously bad bad English game that we all know and love now. Okay, let's not walk there. Don't want them strange floors. So, I happened to go on eBay after I learned all this, because I learned all this like a couple of weeks ago. And sure enough, on eBay there's a copy of Mobile Light Force 2 being sold by Goodwill for $6 with free shipping. I was like, okay, $6 free shipping for the errant like first game in one of my favorite shooter series. I will take that. And I did. And actually, this is it right here. See that nice generic cover? That has nothing to do with the game whatsoever. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is Age Potion, yes. Yes, that's exactly right, Stormy Galaxies. And I don't know, I kind of love it as a person interested in video game history. And just, you know, showing how far we've come. Because now it's like Gunbird came over as Gunbird, translated into English, and apparently with English voice acting. I don't know, I set it to English voice acting, but they were still speaking Japanese, so I'm not exactly sure what that option did. But by the way, as another epitaph to that story, or epilogue, sorry, they did eventually release the sequel, Gunbird 2, in the US on the Dreamcast, and they called it Gunbird 2. So there's no Gunbird 1 in the US as far as physical releases go. They actually... It came out on PlayStation Store, I think, and Steam before coming out on Switch, but there's never been a physical release called Gunbird that came out in the US, which is a little sad, but at least the game is preserved somehow. Behind the facade of, like, the worst Charlie's Angels ripoff. So, alright. So that was mostly what my review was about, and it was fun. I don't know what that did, but stepping on a switch is usually a good thing. Oh, maybe it made those rocks appear. But actually, before I go across that, I'm going to go where it said there was a floodgate. So I gotta help that sprite out. No. Perfect. Need my arm strength to go up. This is weird. It's like I'm doing the same amount of damage to those guys. Ooh, green key, nice. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Hang on. I hate that feeling. Like, it's always when I'm having like allergies, I always feel like I have to sneeze. And whoops. Oh yeah, here we go. But it goes away, like, unless I'm not thinking about it, and then it just happens. Alright, let's see. Which way was I supposed to go again? This is the wrong way. Yeah, there was that, there's a similar, like, weird, like, localization thing going on. And I don't really know the full story, I'm gonna have to research it, but there was this, this glut of really awful 3D platformers that came out on the Wii at some point 10-ish years ago. And it was all shovelware that originally came out in Europe on the PlayStation 2. And for whatever reason, this company decided to bring them all to the United States to cash in on, I guess, the Wii fever. And so we wound up with all these games, and they're all, you know, because they were made by the same budget developer, they like all run on the same engine, so they're all essentially the same game. And they're just uniformly terrible. So, I kind of dig it. Wait, wasn't the fairy supposed to be there? The water sprite? Nixie the Pixie? No, there's Nixie the Pixie. She's over there. How am I ever going to find my way back to this thing again? Alright. No, don't grab the pixie. I mean, I just had to push a button, but sure. I almost forgot. There's something I must tell you. Glad I remembered. Hidden room. If you hit the switch there, you'll be able to cross over. Yeah, I already found that. Thanks for nothing, but I'm looking forward to future protections. Yeah, if you're curious, the games are called, like, one of them is Billy the Wizard, one's called Myth Makers or something like that. One of them, I don't know, it's got like a miniature Elvis, and it's called The King something, or Rock and Roll something. I can't remember the title of it. And then the most famous of them, probably, just for appearing on, like, WTF style, you know, oh, what's up with this bad game, kind of like YouTube reviews and things like that. Ninja Bread Man, which has a great title. Sadly, the game does not live up to the hype, because it's just a boring platformer. But yeah, I actually have a lot of those games on the Wii, so I do fully intend to play through them, possibly on the Wednesday stream with Squarewave. That way there's somebody else there to share the pain. But right now we're obsessed with clearing Knights of the Round. Which I've been really enjoying, but yeah, it is a trial. So close to beating that last week. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess it's... I'm gonna go over here and walk against the wall just to put that on my map, but apart from that, I'm ready to move on. Ready to move on with my life. Perfect. Skeleton Man. Alright, let's start this jump puzzle. Wee. Wahaha. Ooh, what's this? Room of Wandering. Oh boy. I don't know how I feel about this. It's gonna be some kind of warp puzzle, isn't it? The warp puzzles have been the most, yeah. The warp puzzles have been the most, I don't know, confusing? Esoteric, let's say. Okay, so it just turns me around, but I'm still... Is that... No? Okay. Lull this room. Alright, have a good time. A good day in class. I guess this is gonna be all part of... Yeah, here we go. Gotta pay attention. Gotta pay attention to the direction we're going in. Here's a button. I assume that that's important. Just gotta pay attention to the map here, because it's keeping us in the same place, but we're just turning around, so it's not so bad. Just gotta do it slowly. Okay. Yeah. We can do this. We can do this. It just involved having to find that switch. Let's make sure we don't need another switch here. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Ah. Come to me, skeleton. I will defeat you again and again and again and again. It is really funny to me how they, you know, they give you this frame by frame, you know, turn the whole room around rather than your character kind of interface, which already requires players to get used to it, and then they pull stuff like this, which turns you completely around, where it's actually a little bit dizzying. They're like, what? You got used to it? Oh, we'll take care of that. Alright, so there's a switch too. Must be another switch somewhere. Yes, there's a switch right there. I'm actually a little relieved that this is this easy. Like, there it goes. That's probably a doorway over over there. Alright, what is this? Okay, that's the door I came in. Where did I see another door though? Oh, okay, I haven't been in there yet. Well, better go. Oh yeah, this must be the... I accidentally found the exit. And then here's this. They tried to hide from me. What's at the end of this? Whoa, I forgot I was facing that direction. Still turned around. Oh, wait a minute. Ha. Aha, the exit. And what looks like it should be a shop room, but I don't know what's in there because it has no sign. So let's see. We better save it. This can't be a good thing. If it had a good thing, it would have a sign. It won't open. And I have nothing that'll open it? No. Uh-oh. Okay. You know, I think after 30, I can start maybe selling off the excess. So I've just been using my magic for this. So maybe I'll keep them in there so I can sell them off. So I can't imagine a boss fight situation right now where I would need not only all of my magic, but 30, more than 30 potions. I mean, maybe this game is that hardcore, though. I'm possibly making a huge mistake. But the thing is, with respawning enemies, I mean, I can out-level any monster, I think. Like I said, unless there's just something I'm not anticipating that is gonna really completely wreck me. At which point I say, bring it on. Okay, this room looks very complete. So let's go ahead and go upstairs. Goodness, though, but we are making some progress. Uh-oh. This is definitely like about to make some progress in the story style architecture. Anytime they make the rooms really symmetrical like that, that means I'm about to run into some story. Alright, so we'll save there. Aha. Good thing I bought those hammers earlier. Very good thing. Alright. No. That was ridiculous. Yes? No? Oh. Oh. Jeezy crazy. Alright. Got some hole in the ground action here. And I don't mean a hobbit hole, which means comfort. I mean one of them other kind of holes, as described in the book, The Hobbit. Okay. This looks mysterious. Yeah, that's a little strange. Not gonna walk into that one. And this also seems strange. Okay. Let's not worry about that then. Oh, I can just open it. Nah. In that case, I will. Alright. Got some long tunnel action here. Broken up occasionally by treasure chest. You found the yellow key. Perfect. That won't open. Of course. Was there somewhere else I could have gone back there? I guess not, huh? Oh, okay, that's the other side of the door from earlier that I couldn't open. So that means at some point these are all going to open, and then I will be able to proceed. Treasure chest. Yes, don't mind if I do. No! Some gold bars. Good, I like gold bars. Ooh, finding a lot of these, actually. Oi. No, it's this room again, but it's the same thing as before. You could at least turn the enemies around, huh? Oh, I see. Okay. Let's turn around. Yeah, go in here. Kedril, I'm sorry about that. Well, if it's any consolation, I did start a little late, so... But you did miss a boss and 2 rooms in this new area. But it's okay. Aha. A falchion. Falchions are good. I have so many falchions. Let's just put that in here. Actually, let's put one of these other falchions in there too. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think this treasure box is fine. Well, you're in luck. Because thanks to my friend, who... She's wanted to join in on the morning streams, but I stream very early. And so... But she's been catching up on the VODs, and she reminded me yesterday of one that wasn't uploaded yet, and when I looked at it, I had tried to upload it, but it didn't take. And she had notified me right on time because it was about to expire this morning. So last night I successfully uploaded it, and then I caught up a little bit more on the uploads. So I needed to do the rest. I'll probably do it tonight because I gotta do some cleanup anyway. So it'll be a good opportunity to get everything caught up. Oh, jeez. That's what I wanted though, some H potion. Let's go ahead and put these in here. Cause yeah, if I would have gone without fixing that VOD, then that would have been bad. Oh, I see. When you're undead, you don't have to do room puzzles, huh? I see how it is. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I would have wrecked my Brandish series. It would have been missing one. Should have been... I would have been sad. I don't know about anybody else. Definitely glad I made VODs though, because some people are finding that very useful to catch up on, and that's great. That makes it worthwhile to put those together. Okay, So we got that big room down there, and then we've got this room over here, which has some mysterious circumstances surrounding it. This way? Not quite. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Now I can look over here. Ah, no, bat. That's what the music says. That's basically the drums saying hello. Oh boy. More jumping across water. Oh, is this, God dang you bats. Is this another door where I've already been on the other side of it? No. Maybe not. It certainly hasn't. So many bats. The flavor text getting into this area said that the sound of birds could be heard bouncing off the walls, but are they sure they didn't mean the screeching of bats? That's my question. Ugh. Okay. Let's see what's up in this room. Got very little time left, so hopefully it's something good. Something stop-worthy. Okay. This spot seems a little strange. Flashbacks of Pokemon. I know what you're talking about. Somehow I know what you're talking about, even though I don't really play that series. I played a little bit. Well, let's jump over it then. No more strange spot. Everything seems okay. Cool. It's not like, okay, it's not a... Holy jeez. It's tornado time. Okay, that's where we're gonna stop, because we're gonna look at tornado time next tomorrow. That seems pretty amusing. Oh boy. Well, it's time to go do that work thing, which will be fun. Worry about gigs and finances and all that good stuff. But then tomorrow, our only concern will be of Brandish. So, thanks everybody for joining me this morning. And thanks to everybody who watches later on the VODs, which I hopefully will catch up with. Yeah, join me tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming tonight, but tomorrow will be more Brandish, and in the evening, hopefully, we'll be doing the 2-player co-op with Square Wave. But, yeah, so everybody have a good morning, and we'll see you next time.